So, Shalom, gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yehovah Shem Yahushai, and double honors to the elders of the apostles of the great millstone, who do rule and teach well. Young brother here, Shamash One, Bon Yehoda, and here on the good old natural news, thou shalt not criticize the small hats, and social media giants now censoring content that supports people of Gaza and opposes indiscriminate bombings by small hatters, right? And we'll just read maybe like the first like paragraph or something, because I mean it kind of is self-explanatory, and you could see that for yourself on the internet. You hear only one side, and everything else is kind of shafted. You don't really hear about it, except maybe okay, well, they say Instagram, but on Instagram I actually do see it. Some stuff that's kind of anti-small hatters, that some guys be getting their shit out, but maybe I don't see it as often, but I used to see it before in my feed. In today's edition of Here's Another Thing, so-called small hatters control the social media gamut, Facebook, Instagram, X, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and the like, are systematically censoring user content that are critical of the government and of the geopolitical nation state they call small hatters plan to commit genocide, ethnically cleanse the open air concentration camp it previously created for the people known as Palestinians, who the small hatters forced off the land and stole back in 1948 and stuffed into the world's densest prisoner of war ghetto. What the fuck? That sure was a mouthful. Yeah, it fucking was a mouthful. What the fuck? But it's intended to paint an accurate picture of what actually happened there when pasty white people from Siberia claimed to be oh my god claimed to be real Israelites, stormed the land and took it as their own with the Balfour Declaration 1917, followed by the actual resettlement in 1948, and then you had a series of wars and stuff, and then you got more territory and we're consolidated and blah 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 blah. You get into today. So I'm not really gonna get into the rest of it. They bring out basics, like synagogue of Satan, which is not really talking about them. It's really talking about us, us of our people, wicked Israelites and stuff like that. But yeah, you can apply that to them. But that's really basic stuff. But these guys that write these articles, they don't know no better, man. It's Ethan Huff. It's probably an Edomite. I don't really know who writes. I don't know every single author. I know one of these guys is I think he runs Brighteon or something. One of these guys is as the authors writes stuff, but I think he's like the guy that heads it. I can't remember his name, but he's around. You see him on band.video and shit like that. So let's get one precept. Alright, so we all know about the Amos 8 and 11 and things like that, famine of the word. We know that when those times come, brothers aren't going to be out here no more, man. And this is just the beginning of it. You see, don't do shadow banning and stuff like that. Just that grip is going to get tighter and tighter. And eventually there's going to be some sort of false flag event, something where, they're going to have a stooge, and they're going to say, oh, he's Israelite. They may not say he's a part of GMS, they might say he's a part of IUIC, but they're going to use that to get against everyone. They'll just start blocking our content, shadow banning us, and doing all kinds of stuff, which, they already do, but eventually it's going to get to the point where they're just going to stop us from posting, They're just going to have us not be able to put stuff on the internet, whether it's that, whether it's some sort of blackout, or, either way, when martial law comes down, shut off the internet, and we're not going to be around. Either way, however it goes, but they're going to come against us and start stopping us from getting this word out, So this is Psalm 74:7. This is, debatable chapter. No one really knows when it takes place. Some people say the Babylonians. I've heard other people say it takes place with the Maccabees. I'm not really sure. I'd say more about the Babylonians. I've heard another article say it's around the time of Shishak, when those Egyptian kings came down and actually I think he looted Jerusalem or something. He did something. He looted the temple. I believe he looted the temple when you look it up. Shishak. Look up Shishak. And it's kind of debatable, but whether it is, it's history. But I'm gonna keep reading, and I'll pretty much explain, like, I'm applying it to this time as well, because you can do that. You can say, oh, this is history, this happened back then, but you can apply it to this time now, right? Psalm 74:7, they have cast fire to thy sanctuary, they have defiled by casting down the dwelling place of thy name to the ground, which you did back then. They said in their hearts, let's destroy them together. They have burned up all synagogues of the Most High in the land, right? And that's the same spirit these nations have, especially the nation of Edom, which is the top enemy, and that goes back to Psalm, the 2nd chapter, break their cords, break their chains, pretty much cause us to stop recognizing ourselves as a people, as brothers, Negros, Hispanics, Native Americans. These elites, they've gotten together and they make plans, pretty much to keep the truth from coming out, to keep our people in that darkness. And they succeeded. They're doing a great job. They've done a great job. They're doing a great job, because 2/3 of the nation Israel here in America are fucking gone, man. Even though the truth is all the way out there, I mean, you go up to just about any Negro, Hispanic, Native American, they probably know what an Israelite is, but they just don't give a fuck. They don't care, I sit there, every single week, come out there, even when I'm tired, even if it's a day I didn't sleep too well, even if I'm sore because I was fucking lifting the fucking weight of the universe the day before, I still come out there. I still come out there. And you know what? No one, maybe like one person in like the months and months, that I'd be out there. I could honestly count on both hands the amount of people that I've seen, and that's a shame. And that's a real shame. But that only shows you the state of the people out there, At the end of the day, I ain't doing it for them anyway. I'm doing it to, for y'all, Bashim Yahushai, I'm doing it to save myself. I don't want to get fucking destroyed by nuke. That shit sounds so fucking painful. I mean, like, imagine like tearing a pec, like that's fucking painful, right? Like tearing a pec, or like breaking your legs or some shit, or like you see some of the guys that get like absolutely folded in the fucking squat and they get smothered, they get crushed and shit, right? Like that sounds painful, but like a nuke, like damn, bro, like that's some fucking serious pain, that the Lord can like make you feel every second of that, you know what I mean? So shit, that's some serious pain right there. I don't want to go through that, so that's why you see me out here, man. But when we all out here, all you bros that they're teaching, when we all make it, man. So 74:9, right? We see not our signs. There's no more any prophet, neither is there any among us that knoweth how long. Right? And I said before, you could apply it. Back then, they were feeling like that. There was no prophets out them back then. I've even heard some people say this goes back to 70 AD as well. This is actually like a later chapter that was like added later on. Because I think at the beginning it said Psalm Asaph. I don't know if it says it here, but they say Asaph wrote this one. I think I saw some of the things, but it's debatable. But you could apply it to these times now, because in these times coming up, when we're not going to be on the street anymore, they're not going to have anyone to say, hey, where's our signs? There's no more prophets, There's none among us that knows how long. How long is this going to happen, Because we're not going to be around, We're not going to be around to tell you all these things. So that's pretty much that. That's pretty much the basics. Then I have, what is this one? Psalm 2nd 5:9. What's in here? Yeah. 2nd 5:9. Salt water shall be found in the sweet, right? Pretty much salt water. Salt water shall be found in the fresh water. In places you will find fresh water, but you'll find it contaminated. It'll be harder to find water. And all friends to destroy one another, right? Which is love of many waxing cold, right? Matthew 24. Then shall wit hide itself, understand withdraw itself into to his secret chamber, right? So famine of the word, it gave basic understanding, will be lacking. People will be in panic, right? So not just a famine of the word of us being out there, we're not going to be out there, but also, basic understanding. People aren't gonna know what's going on. They're not even gonna be able to see all this stuff. Basic stuff about government collusion and all this stuff, and how the government had all this shit planned out. No one's gonna know that. No one's gonna. They're gonna be bugging the fuck out, man. So that's pretty much it. Low on the Edify. These guys are coming against us. They're gonna be coming against us pretty soon. So prepare yourself. You guys already know that. Also, guys, use wisdom. Watch what you say on the social media and stuff. Don't get your channel blocked or fucking disabled or some shit. Just be careful out there, man. Use your code words and stuff like that for the time being. Use wisdom. That's pretty much the show.